All right, I guess we're fucking live on air, man.
Mine says off air.
Internet's gay. Mine says on
Ah,
air.
so
Hold on.
it's live.
It's fucking live. So everybody, we're 1vs1gaming. I'm Master Chiefin. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure, I am Large Nards, also known as Pass the Sticks. What's going on, everybody?
So yeah, this is our first podcast slash live broadcast slash all that good shit. Wanted to get into some fucking gaming news. Fucking break our live stream cherry. So that's what we're doing today. So on
Yes,
the
why don't you go ahead? Why don't you lead the subjects and the whatever? Go for it. What are we talking about first, y'all?
first thing we're fucking talking about is this PlayStation September event.
Okay,
So
right.
why don't you kick this off, man? What do you think Sony's got up their sleeve for this event on September 7th?
Well, with these recent leaks, definitely slim, and
Like
it's
this.
yeah, they're gonna be busting out the slim. The more interesting thing is why they're busting out the slim when they're also coming out with the PlayStation VR and Neo. Nothing is confirmed. I think only PlayStation VR has a release date, but like it's interesting. I'm wondering and I'm curious if their VR Slim is going to have enhanced VR capability. That's the only thing that really makes sense, besides maybe just making it cheaper to produce, dropping the price tag before Neo comes out. So that's like my initial thoughts of why they would do it. Um, I think I think that there's a small chance that there's going to be a Vita 2, and everyone says no way in hell handhelds are dead, right? But this is the thing that most people don't know. These game companies, Sony, Microsoft, and PlayStation, are all very, very competitive. And actually, the original Xbox, wouldn't even come out except for they wanted to destroy Sony. They didn't want Sony to have your living room space, and so Microsoft, that's what kind of gave Bill Gates the push to give the original Xbox green light. So with that said, PlayStation, I think they might have got the green light because, and no one's really talking about this, because the NX. People don't consider them a competition really, but if the NX is really if it has a high quality, it's a pretty powerful handheld. Well, guess what? Sony's not just going to sit there and let that everyone knows the Vita's already dead, but they're not going to let them just like steal that market. So I think there is actually a small but decent chance that you will see a Vita 2 at the PlayStation event. So what do you think is going to go on here?
So I think they're gonna show the Slim, definitely for sure. Everybody already knows that. Uh, they're gonna show Neo.
Yeah.
So I have a little conspiracy theory here with the PS4 Slim. The reason I think it looks ugly as fuck, and I think they're gonna price it at $300. Price the Neo at $400. Uh, make that their base model to try and get everybody to just jump on that fucking Neo. Uh, that's kind of my conspiracy theory. If they do sell it at 250, I think it's definitely a legit attempt at a low-priced entry-level console. But that's what I want to see. That's what I'm interested in, is just the pricing there. Um, I think they're both coming out this year. Uh, and then small chance of that fucking Vita showing up. Uh, Nintendo was going to have a show like September 12th to unveil the NX, and then like that was known first, and then all of a sudden Sony comes up September 7th wanting to do their show. That's what kind of makes me think that maybe the Vita is going to have a little presence at the show. I don't fucking know. I think the NX is fucking dead on arrival. I think Sony knows that too. So I don't know how much stock they're putting into the handheld market. But
Yeah.
like you said, man, they're competitive, and that date, you know, undercutting the NX show by a week is something interesting. Especially, I think that the September date came out pretty short after all the NX leaks came out that it was a fucking handheld. So that plays into it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's a smart move for them to come out with the Vita 2, but
I want one.
it is. This is fucking.
Yeah, man.
Man.
I travel so much for work, and like I want something where I can play the 2D side scrollers. I want an indie machine I can take with me everywhere.
It's called
But
phone,
it's
man.
funny. This is really weird that Sony is going a week before Nintendo, because that's not like Sony ever. They always go after Microsoft. They wait to hear everything's going on, and then they drop their news. That's what
Yeah.
happened with the Xbox One reveal. But it's funny because Microsoft did that to them with Scorpio, right? They kind of undercut the Neo, and so maybe Sony's learning some lessons that you gotta be aggressive and jump on it before your competitors. So
Just fucking blow the NX out of the water even before it fucking launches.
yeah, just take this huge loss on the Vita 2 just to squash Nintendo. Like literally, if they put out like this,
squash them.
dude,
They're hanging from a fucking thread in their shirt, man. Trying not to fall off that fucking cliff.
it could definitely be some Game of Thrones shit where they're just gonna take this huge loss, put out a Vita 2 just to squash Nintendo, and not just squash Nintendo, but just to kill Nintendo's hardware in general. And so they start putting third party. Nintendo becomes a software company, and then just boost Sony through the roof with all their the Sony Mario games and Zeldas.
All right. So speaking of the Slim and the Neo, so what do you think was a bigger surprise for Sony? I think, looking back at it now, I think that the Slim was going to be revealed at the end of Sony's E3, and Microsoft kind of took the wind out of their sails by having an upgraded version of their Slim. I'm kind of thinking that was the bigger sucker punch to Sony than actually the Scorpio reveal. The Scorpio was talked about, I think, for at least 4 weeks before E3. I think they had a hint that was coming. I think it was the Slim that was kind of just the nut punch. The fucking Phil Spencer just threw a jab at him, and I think that's the one that caught him more by surprise. What do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely that because Scorpio is not coming out soon, so it's a future announcement. But yeah, having the Slim and knowing it's coming out soon, and even like the upres, like what the Microsoft Xbox One Slim does compared to probably what the PlayStation 4 Slim was gonna do is way different, and it would have stole all the thunder. It upreses to 4K as the high dynamic range stuff, and I don't think the Sony PS4 Slim has anything. I think it's just bare bones, make it cheaper to produce and probably for consumers. And it was just like you can't unveil both of them and one being superior, from the rival. So I think they had to pull that at the end. And then Sony was the execution in Gears of War 4. They're already down, they're gonna die, and you just run up and you stomp their head, and that's what happened, with the Scorpio. So I think it was a brilliant 1-2 punch. It put the ball back into Microsoft court because it's been in Sony's court for a long time since the reveal of the price of the Xbox One and PS4. Sony's had the ball in their court, and Microsoft took it back with one monster punch, so one donkey punch.
Yeah, I think it was the big haymaker with the Xbox One S, and then it was just the finish on that one last punch before the ref grabs you with the Scorpio. Just put them out cold. What Microsoft did, I think, was a lot smarter. They gave you premium features in their entry-level console, and then they're gonna set the bar even higher next year with the Scorpio, where it's like Sony's just giving you, yeah, the most bare bones they can with their entry level, and making you pay that premium price if you want those premium features with the Neo.
Yeah.
Um, the thing is that they need to price this thing lower than the Xbox One S, because from the outside, man, the Microsoft's entry level console really looks like a premium console in the market right now. Just the way it looks and the features that it has and the things that it can do above their competitor. So yeah, they fucking dropped the fucking Hogan leg drop right on his face
Yeah, yeah.
at E3, and really stunned him first, and then came with the KO Scorpio. Uh,
Exactly. One
there,
last thing before we move on, I definitely think you hit the nail on the head. The price is going to be huge for the PlayStation Slim, PlayStation Neo, or PlayStation Slim, because people like us who love games or in games and media and are more hardcore, we care about everything, every detail, everything. But for the common, the filthy casual, they're gonna just, the only thing, they don't even know there's a conference. All they know is, oh, I heard the PlayStation's $50 cheaper. Oh, I heard the PlayStation's $229.
you froze, bro. Come back.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Keep going.
Okay, so yeah, the casual gamer doesn't really know what's going on. They don't even know there's a PlayStation event. So it's just going to be about price. If Sony can do exactly what you said and drop the price decent, then they're going to actually be able to, they're going to be able to be just fine and not, take a huge. They're not going to have the drama come down on their head that could if it's priced at $399 or $349 for a Slim.
But
So
even at 250, I think it's still a hard sell, because I didn't see any games bundled with that box that got leaked.
the
And
dude had.
Xbox is giving you basically 5 games. You're getting the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 for that $299 price. I mean, if you're going and buying that for 250, you're buying one game. You're already up over that $300 price. I think that was also smart. And then you also have the if it is down to price, the OG Xbox One is already at 250 and probably going to even drop down to, I'm thinking, 229 probably this holiday season, if not cheaper. So Microsoft still has the fat Xbox up their sleeve if Sony really wants to drop this price down. Doesn't seem like some Sony wants to do. They haven't dropped their fucking prices down at all this whole.
I know, and I've been waiting.
Still at $350.
Do you think that the big market for the Slim is going to be people who don't have next gen console, or is it going to be people who have the other console? Like for us, neither one of us right now have the PS4, but if they dropped it to $200, I guarantee I'd pick one up. Do you think they're marketing it towards us, towards just everybody?
I think they're marketing. I think it's both. I think you hit it right on the head. I think it's people with Xboxes that don't have PlayStation 4s yet, and then it's for those guys still on the last gen consoles. I mean, for me, there's only probably 2 games that I want to really play on the PlayStation 4. So $350 is a retarded amount of money to go spend just to play MLB The Show and get Bloodborne. So if that thing drops down to $199, that's something definitely I'm going to pick up, and because there's games coming out in the future that look good, but I definitely paid $200 to get on God of War, Spider-Man, and all those games.
Yeah.
Then you have the dilemma of, fuck, do I just or do I just save up my beans until those games come out and I'll be able to get the Neo?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just waiting on everything because I have no idea. I could technically go buy it, but I just don't know what they have me confused on what's a good choice right now, and that's not necessarily a good sign because I want to play the Uncharted collection, Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank, Bloodborne, like a lot of these Salt and Sanctuary, No Man's Sky. I'm interested, but since I recently got a Steam account, I can play at least a chunk of them on PC with my Xbox One controller, so I even feel more at home. So like it eliminated a huge chunk of the games that I want to play. So they got to make it either appealing or, you know, like price super appealing or something to get me to go buy one.
Another big thing is that Sony ain't got no damn games coming out. They got a knockoff Gran Turismo Sport coming out this fall. They got Last Guardian, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a console seller. And then you got to wait till Horizon Zero Dawn, and then after that, it's the abyss for a while. It seems like.
Yeah, but Horizon does look good, man.
Horizon
looks good.
Man, but it looks so good that I feel like I'd rather play it on the Neo. It looks that good on PS4. I gotta play it on the Neo, man.
I want to play it on VR.
That's the hard sell, I think, for especially the hardcores, or maybe the higher end casuals who only have one system. It's like, fuck. Do I want to spend $200 on that and then get the Neo also? Do I want to wait for? I don't know. It's a big clusterfuck right now. Or do I even want to fuck with the Neo and just wait for Scorpio?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so hard right now.
It depends how far apart they come out too. Like if they come out 6 months apart or 4 months apart, that extra $150 it might cost. Well, I could probably save that pretty easy in 4 months. So like I'd probably wait because Zero Dawn probably get delayed until the Neo comes out anyway. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm just in that dilemma. Like, there's not enough for me to go to PS4. I really want the Neo, but am I want to spend that much money to play 1 or 2 games? But I like cool tech and I want it anyways. But fuck, it's gonna be useless for me. 99% of the time I'll be playing still on my Xbox One until Scorpio comes out. So it's like, fuck. I don't know. Let's move on. I'm running out of time. Seahawks game's on pretty soon. Fuck, we got 10 minutes.
right on.
Where are we at? Let's go into Gears of 4, man. What are you thinking so far for Gears of 4? Has it got you fucking hyped like it's got me hyped?
Well, yes, and there's a reason why it got me, where I am so hyped now, because the original E3 trailer had me like, this does not look good. I don't care about Marcus's boner son. And not only that, like, then I played the beta multiplayer, and I was like, this is janky, this sucks, right? And then they had time to work on it, and they kind of showed more of the actual game, and the game looks as impressive as Gears of War 1 looked on 360 initially, where you're just like, holy shit, like this is this is where it's at, yo. So I'm super pumped. Knowing that old man Marcus is in it is a huge plus. Like talking about his tomatoes and shit. But it's dope. It's dope. Like even the characters, they showed a little bit more of their personality, and they did go a lot less actually. Like steroid meathead, and it looks like they're gonna develop actual character and stuff like that. Not just have the Coltrane's talking about football and like there's all this weird random shit. So I think story-wise, it's gonna be way better. Graphics, it looks fucking amazing. Like it's a graphical jizz fest. Like you can just sit there and jerk off to the graphics on it.
Yeah.
You had the atmosphere, just like the weather, everything about it looks good, and it has tons of potential. I probably won't play much of the multiplayer because the multiplayer sucks, like I've always said. I'm not even gonna give it a chance because why play that when you can play Halo or fucking Battlefield 1, right? Like, no point to playing a somersault shooter.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're either fucking you put hundreds of hours into it and you're fucking amazing at it, or you just go there and get destroyed and never go back into it ever again. People who do stick around just fucking dominate.
Yeah, and I guess it's fun, but I'll pass.
I don't know, yeah. I always talk myself into going into the multiplayer, and then I'm in there for about 5 minutes, and then I talk myself out of it real fucking quick. and then I don't go back in for another 6 months. Like I think it's a good idea again, and I find out quick that it's not a good idea ever.
Oh yeah, I end up just swearing and just talking shit to my friends that convinced me to play it.
Yeah.
Rob's always like, no, you just gotta do this and this, and I just go in there and it's like, oh, I went 4-20, I just got sniped the whole time, and people rolling around like idiots, and but
fucking summer.
it's dope. I can't wait. How are you? How are you feeling about it, man? I know you're pumped, but
yeah, mostly the same, man. Like you said, it has that fucking oh shit factor. Like the first time you saw Gears, it doesn't seem like it. Like that shit's real, man. It really shows you the real power of first-party exclusives, and when those devs get control of that hardware all to themselves, how they can really fucking push this shit to the max. Because this game, this is some next-level shit, man, compared to the shit we've been getting for the last 3 years. They haven't put out nothing like this. It's going to be running 1080, I think 30 for the campaign, and 1080 60 in the multiplayer. And on my 4K TV, dude, 1080 games are fucking out of this world, dude. They look so fucking good. Yeah, this shit looks fucking beautiful. So I'm fucking pumped for that. I think the coalition's doing a good job. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in this game. I think they're going to take some chances. I don't know if Marcus is going to die. They got to keep him around, right? Nah.
You gotta keep it around. They're trying to start their own story and stuff. That's a good way to kill the old studio that used to work on it. So
I want to see little Marcus get like infected, and then old Marcus has got to murk him or something.
I never liked you. You were always a shitty son.
Yeah, just fucking. I want to see Cole make an appearance back in it. I don't know, man. I'm super psyched as the right team to really take the game, and fucking they're doing an amazing job, and you can tell they're putting their love, sweat, and tears into the game just by pouring that effort into every detail. When you watch the trailers, you're just like, holy shit. Everything from the new animations, the cover-based shit looks like it goes really smooth. I know some of the, especially the earlier ones, I think that was the biggest holdup, was some of the cover-based shit. But I think by Gears 3, they really fucking nailed that shit.
Yeah,
I got a major boner for Gears of War 4. I can't wait. That's my number one game probably this year that I'm anticipating.
Yeah, so, it's up there for me. It's probably Battlefield 1 and then Gears. Just Battlefield 1 I know I'm going to pour a good 1,000 hours into this year. So
I think Battlefield 1 is the game I'm going to spend the most time on, but goddamn, I can't wait to jump into that Gears. Fucking turn the lights off, put my headset on, get in there, co-op with somebody, and just go to town on that fucking campaign, man. It's going to be an awesome experience. All right, let's fucking close this shit out so I can go watch some football. So I just wanted to go over maybe a couple favorite things just so people get to know us. This is our first real live broadcast, podcast, 1vs1 gaming going live. So how about this, man? Tell me your favorite beer and your favorite game on this current gen.
All right, simple. My favorite beer is Pyramid Hefeweizen with a lemon. Shit's yummy. I can't even have it. I live in Japan, so they don't even sell it here. So the once every 2 or 3 years when I go back to the States, it's fucking delicious. And favorite game of this console generation, hands down, Dark Souls 3. Played through it like 4 times already. I have multiple different characters. It made me go back and play Dark Souls 2 again. And I'm almost done with Dark Souls 2, and then I'm gonna play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 in that order. So yeah, there you have it. What about you?
Dark Souls. I've played that game enough to get through it 4 times, but I'm only like 10 minutes in for some reason. Patience. My favorite beer is probably Immortal IPA. I love hoppy fucking beers. My favorite game on this current gen, hands down, the best game this current gen, no debate, Halo 5.
Halo 5.
Halo 5. I have fucking, what, I don't know, got to be over 500 hours now in the multiplayer. I'm still not even at your level. Fuck, man.
Yeah, well, nobody is. Shit.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. No matter, I dabble in all kinds of different games, but you know that's my comfort food. I always go back to the Halo 5 whenever I'm not feeling whatever game I'm dabbling at that time. But
yeah,
ain't nothing.
Give a shout out to Halo 5 too. 343 has done a perfect job erasing the Master Chief Collection out of everyone's mind. You know, they've supported, they've done everything for Halo 5. They made it like probably gave you about $300 worth of stuff in a $60 price tag.
There's another update coming next month on the 8th.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous. Yo, I feel bad. I feel like I'm stealing from them.
After Halo Master Chief Collection, man, I was like, fuck 343. I'm not pre-ordering Halo 5. I'm not buying it day one. I still bought it day one, and I got zero regrets. The game's been fucking amazing. Yeah, man, it's really one of the games that's made this gen worth it for me is Halo 5. Fucking love it.
Yeah, right on, man. Well,
what are you gaming on right now? And you got anything going this week? Any ideas for any videos?
I'm gaming right now on. I'm finishing up some achievements in Gears of War 2. I started Salt and Sanctuary. I was supposed to put up a video a couple times. I'm just working on the video editing software and stuff. Salt and Sanctuary, dope PC and PS4. Speaking of our big PS4 podcast, it's PS4 centric, but yeah. So Salt and Sanctuary was dope. I'm gonna go back and finish Dark Souls 2 this week, and yeah, that's about it. Plans for a show. I want to definitely do our next one, just all about Microsoft. Do the same thing, but Microsoft. So I think that'll be our next show. Let's try to do it. You're gonna be busy this weekend. From your Monday to Thursday, I'll be on a business trip, so I won't even have access. I'll bring my laptop, so maybe we can do it. I'll have lots of time actually if I'm staying at a hotel and I have no family.
Yes. I'm free every night except for this weekend. Got shit going on, but I'm down. I'm just jamming. I'm gonna get on hopefully some Titanfall 2 tech test. Hopefully it'll be up 9 o'clock my time tonight. It's usually that's how it was last week. So I'll probably be jamming that and seeing how they fixed it. Hopefully it's faster and runs like Titanfall instead of Titan COD. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be jamming Battlefield 1 when I get bored of that.
Good stuff. Battlefield 4? Battlefield 1, the beta.
Yeah, that beta's coming up next week. 31st, yeah. But no, I did mean with Battlefield 4. I'm getting my game up. But that's what I'll be doing. I don't got any plans on any videos. Fucking, I'll think of something, man.
It's funny, after we both put up our videos on the beta, like I just started watching other people's videos. There's so much shit on exactly what we were saying, and the grappling hook, and how it's just like weird and not good. So
grappling hook. Just gets you stuck in weird places and won't let go of you. Fucking thing, man. Fuck that grappling hook.
Yeah. If I want to play Batman, I go play Batman.
Batman.
All right, man. Enjoy that Seahawks game. And,
all right, man.
You know.
Peace out, everybody. Peace.